Hello, hello. If you've never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com, and it's St. Patrick's Day. So I am hosting a flash sale on the state quarter coin rings. They are 30% off today and tomorrow here on TikTok Shop. Just tap the little shopping cart at the bottom of the screen there, and pick your state and pick your size, and I'll be happy to get started on making a ring for any one of you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. And the first order that comes in, we will make it live here on TikTok. So I'm sitting by watching for orders to come in. If you want to check out what's on sale, tap the little shopping cart on the bottom of the screen. If you have any questions, let me know. So you may want to go to a guy named Eric Miller when trying to determine how much your coins are worth. That's not really something I do, but he does. If anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. We have a flash sale going on. Yeah, I'd be happy to make you one. Just tap the shopping cart, pick your state and your size, and I will get to work on the first order that comes in. I can also do half and quarter sizes. You'll just need to leave a note when you place your order. I've got all 50 states available. If you have any questions, let me know. Most people get theirs within a week. Couple of days. Usually make and ship the ring within 1 to 2 days of getting the order, and then from there it's up to the U.S. Postal Service, and they're usually pretty quick because they're small packages, so within about a week. I can do New Mexico, but I can't do specific years on the state quarters. They were only made 1 year each. So I can do New Mexico, but I can't do 1965 New Mexico. But yeah, these are 30% off right now for St. Patrick's Day. So if you want to get yourself a coin ring, save a bit of money, and yeah, just pick your state, pick your size. I'll get to work on the first order that comes in. If anybody has any questions, let me know. So with this being an online business, mostly doing my promotion like through the internet, sales are incredibly variable. There is not a secure daily income. That's not how this business works. There's a lot of fluctuation. Clad rings. Yes, these are clad. I have 90% silver on my own shop, but here on TikTok, we're promoting the clad ones today. Got these available in all 50 states as well as Puerto Rico. And if you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. If you want to check out the listing, tap the little shopping cart on the bottom of this page. They're 30% off today. So check them out. It's a pretty good deal. If you have any questions, let me know. The first person to place their order during this live will get to see their ring made all the way through. I can guarantee that. In fact, I'll get right to work on it. So if you'd like to see me make a quarter into a ring, step by step, just for you, tap that shopping cart, get you one. They're 30% off today. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. And if you have any questions, put them in the chat. Hope you guys are having a good St. Patrick's Day. For anybody who's just joined in here, I'm Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com. Make coins into rings, and today we have a flash sale on our state quarter coin rings. All 50 states available. And if you'd like to see your ring made, the first order to come in on this live will be made live on TikTok. So tap that shopping cart, check it out, pick your size and your state. I'll be happy to get to work on it for you. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. So there's a couple different types of quarters that the mint makes. Copper clad means that it's coated in nickel. That's what gives it that silver color. They also produce proof quarters that are 90% silver, and I've got those available on my shop through the link in my profile if you want to check those out. But these are mostly copper quarters. All right. So we're gonna make one just for fun. Gonna do Oklahoma. So the first thing we gotta do is punch a hole in the middle of our quarter. So I can't really work on anything that has like military owned designs on it. They're pretty closed fist about their intellectual property. So I can't really work on anything from the armed forces, unfortunately. But I do work on a lot of different types of US coins. Pretty cool. I'm gonna clean up this inside edge right here. So it's illegal to fraudulently alter currency, but that's not what I do. I make coins into jewelry. There we go. I'm glad you like yours. I just got a violation. Apparently my live is too boring for TikTok. Hilarious. Well, guys, whoever places the next order is going to be the 200th coin ring I've sold on TikTok. It'd be pretty cool. They are 30% off today for St. Patrick's Day. Got all 50 states available. So tap that shopping cart. Get you one. If you have any questions, let me know. That's our coin ring so far. Yeah, I can do a size 5. You'll just need to leave a note when you place your order. Well, I'm not just giving you a quarter there, bub. Anybody can get a quarter. But to have a quarter made into a handmade ring that fits you perfectly, that's a whole different thing. Yeah, I can do certain years. What year are you looking for? And they're closer to $20 right now. 30% off. Just saying. Something from the 30s. 30s are kind of tricky. I'm not going to lie to you. Most of the quarters from the 30s are in pretty rough shape because they're pretty old. But I might be able to do something for you. We got an order, you guys. Let's go see what it is. Florida, size 11. Let's go. That's the 200th coin ring I've sold on TikTok. Freaking awesome. Look at that quarter. It's beautiful. Can I do a size 12? I can. You'll just need to leave a note when you place your order. I'm not wearing one at the moment. I can put one on. It's not a terrible idea. This Pennsylvania one I made a little earlier today. Get rid of the 40, guys. So you would like this to be a size 12? Okay, I just added a note to your order, so when I ship it out, I'll make sure it's going to be a size 12. No, I don't really save the nickel shavings. There's not much I can do with them. Yeah, y'all tap the shopping cart down here. These are 30% off. We've sold 2 on this live so far. Let's go. No, I mostly just work on U.S. coins. Canada has some pretty stringent laws around what you can do with their money. And I'm not looking to piss off Canada, so I got to turn those jobs down, unfortunately. I did save my copper-clad shavings for about a year, and it was a decent amount, but there's not much I can really do with it. But yeah, I pretty much filled up a gallon-sized Ziploc bag of this stuff. Yeah. So I'm on year 4 of making coin rings, so I've been doing this for a minute. Go bigger. Yeah, I can do half sizes. I can also do quarter sizes. You just need to leave a note when you place your order. Just say, like, please size 7.5 or something like that. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. If you haven't yet, check out the flash sale. We got state quarter coin rings, 30% off today for St. Patty's Day. Tap that little shopping cart, pick your size and your state. I'll make a ring for you. Do I have silver? Yes, you'll just need to go through the link in my profile to find my silver coin rings. All right, let's go start folding this. Thanks for tapping the screen, everybody. I do appreciate it. Our first fold. Nice and even. Do I make bells? I made one bell in the past out of a drummer boy, or a couple drummer boy quarters. Wasn't a huge fan of it. I'm not the best at soldering. My solders aren't very clean. But I did try it. It's kind of tricky. Yeah, I much prefer making rings. Nice and smooth. I'm going to take it over here. We're going to stretch this thing out a lot. Okay, now, sitting just below the size 6. We got to get it a little past size 12. We got a 2 and 11. Hey, another sale came in. Let's go. If you haven't yet, tap the little shopping cart down here. Check it out. You got these steak quarter coin rings, 30% off today. 11 and a half. Okay. I mean, whatever is going to be more comfortable for you. Yeah, I can do quarter sizes too. Just quit changing your mind. Let me know what it needs to be. Tell me your most preferred size. Ordered a Texas ring. Let's go! Heck yeah. Texas looks good. You're gonna like it. All right, so I'm gonna go with 11 and a half because that's what you said. If you change your mind, let me know. So right now we've got it. It's still a little wider at the top than it is on the bottom, so that's why I've stretched it a little past 11 and a half. And what we're gonna do is reduce that wider side and match it up, give it a better shape. Is the table shaking or your camera? My camera is attached to the table, so it's a bit of both. That's got a really nice shape to it. I'm going to reduce this cut edge just a hair. Just get a little nicer shape on it. That looks good. All right, so now on the inside of the ring, there's a bit of raised metal right on the edge right there. We're going to cut that away so it's the same thickness all the way through. It's going to make it a lot more comfortable too. For that, we need this thing. If you haven't yet, tap that shopping cart. Check out the flash sale. These steak quarter coin rings are 30% off today. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. And yeah, thanks for watching. And thank you again for your order, Bane. You got the ball rolling. I appreciate it. And this is my 200th coin ring I've sold here on TikTok. Pretty sweet. I didn't 3D print it. I do have a couple 3D printers. This was made by Moneymaker Coin Crafting on Etsy. Really good tool. Save my fingertips. I like it a lot. Can I do a gold dollar 50-cent ones? Yes. You'll just need to go through the link in my profile. So what I recommend to get your ring size is, if you can, visit a jewelry store. They're going to be like the most professional people at doing it, going to give you the most accurate size, and it's probably going to take the least amount of time. So if you can make it to a local jewelry store and get size there, that is the best option. If there's not really a jewelry store anywhere near you, my plan B is to order or find something like this. You can get them on Amazon or craft stores like Michael's or Hobby Lobby. They're just little ring sizers. These are quite accurate as well. Yeah, but if I prefer you visit a jewelry store because you're going to get a better sizing there. Mostly just work on US coins. Will I be making yours next? I believe so. You had the Texas one, right? So yeah, that one should be next in line. Just gotta get that last little bit off of there. Perfect. All right, look at that cut. Super smooth. Now that's gonna make it a lot more comfortable. It also makes it easier to size correctly. So we got it just a hair past 11 right now. Let's get it up to 11 and a half. I do half and quarter sizes. You just need to leave a note when you place your order. I'm a little limited on the number of variations I can add here on TikTok Shop. So I had a choice. I could either do just some of the states and more sizes, or all of the states and less sizes. And I went with less sizes. So if you do need a half size or a quarter size, just leave me a nice little note when you place your order. I'll be happy to do that for you. We got it a little past 11 and a half here, so we're going to close that back up. Yeah, if you need an 8.5, just leave a note that says 8.5, please. Won't be a problem at all. So close. Sometimes on these final sizings, I have to go back and forth a few times to get it just right. But we've got her 11 and a half. Perfect. Now this will get a nice polish up before I send it out, but give you guys a good look at what you might be dealing with if you get yourself a steak quarter coin ring by tapping that shopping cart on the bottom of the screen. All right. Set that over here and see what's up next. Let's get Texas size 7. Let's go. Well, it'll be in the mailbox first thing tomorrow, man. I work fast over here. I like my customers happy, so y'all make sure to leave reviews, okay? Let everybody know. And if anybody has any questions, let me know. 11 falls off, 10 and a half gets stuck. I can do 10 and 3/4, so like right between those two. Just leave a note for me when you place your order there. I know what it's like to be stuck between sizes, so. Hello, hello, hello. For anybody who's just joining in here, we are making steak quarters into rings. You can order one by tapping the little shopping cart down here. Just pick your state and your size, and I'll get to work on it for you. They are 30% off today for St. Patrick's Day, and if you have any questions, let me know. So the silver ones are $100. You'll need to get those through the link in my profile. Yeah, we're going to be making some rings today. Let's go. Happy St. Patty's Day. Flash sale, 30% off. Stay quarter coin rings. Tap that shopping cart. Get you one. Let's go. I think currently we're up to 4 orders on this live, which is pretty sweet. Well, I'm glad you think so, Johnny. Thanks for watching. Heck yeah. Thanks, Bill. Alright, this one is a size 7. Yep, it's my full-time gig. It's pretty wild. Sometimes I still don't believe I get to do this for a living. But I do. It's pretty great. Couldn't do it without you guys, so if you want to help support my small business, get you one of these coin rings, 30% off for St. Patty's Day. Let's go. I gotta punch the hole. But the ring still looks really cool. It says Texas very prominently. It's got this rope design that goes all the way around the band itself. Makes a really classy looking ring. I'm a big fan. But I'm also a little biased. I live in Texas, so. I mean, they're 30% off today. Just saying. Tap the shopping cart if you want to get you one. All 50 states available. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. So these are made with regular old quarters. So these are mostly copper. You can see that from the cut on the inside there. And copper does kind of discolor fingers when oxidized. Leave something called green finger. To prevent that, I recommend applying clear fingernail polish every once in a while, so you have like a barrier between the ring and your skin. If you're really worried about it, I do offer 90% silver quarter coin rings through the link in my profile, and those do not have the green finger issue. Yeah, it's just kind of a property of copper. So I just suggest applying some clear fingernail polish, and that seems to work pretty well for most people. No, it's just it's the metal oxidizing and reacting with the air and your sweat. Think about like the Statue of Liberty, right? It's almost entirely copper, and it's green because of the water and air oxidation process of copper. I do have 40% silver, but you'll need to find those through the link in my profile. Do they stain? Not as much, but it's still 60% copper, so I'm not going to say it completely stops. You're much better off with fine silver or 90% silver if you're really worried about it. Yes. I can, they have the state quarters in 90% silver. Sounds good to me. Those are my favorite. I love making wedding bands. See, we got this about an 8.5. We gotta get it down to a 7. I'll hop over here. And while I make this ring a little smaller, we're gonna run through the whole spiel again. For anyone who's just joined in, we are making state quarters into coin rings today. These are 30% off for St. Patrick's Day. If you want to check them out, tap the little shopping cart on the bottom of the screen. Pick your state and your size. And I'll make a ring for you. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. Shouldn't be an issue at all. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. So close. How close to 1 ounce of silver is in a finished ring? I'm honestly not sure. I haven't really weighed them, but I can tell you they're still quite hefty. So here's an example of a 1 ounce silver round coin ring. Compare it to a regular quarter. It is a beast. So they are definitely not light rings. They got some weight to them. How many can I average make in an hour? Maybe 3 or 4 quarters. The larger the coin, usually the longer it takes to make. I can make them faster if I'm not recording and like answering questions, but I prefer to make stuff live here with you guys, so I don't mind if it takes a little longer if y'all get to watch. Oh, the biggest size I can do in silver. So for 90% silver, quarters, I can get them up to size 12. Half dollars, I can get them up to 14. Dollars, I can get them up to size 16. And like 1 ounce silver rounds, I can get up to size 18. It's very similar to penny smashing machines. You might find it like Six Flags or SeaWorld. There are laws about fraudulently altering currency, But as far as making jewelry out of coins, it's not illegal, which is pretty cool. I cannot do a Dallas Cowboys ring. I really have to stay away from anything that has logos, trademarks, copyrights, intellectual property. I can't do anything like that. So I can go up to size 12. You just need to leave a note when you place your order. I can also do half and quarter sizes. I had to kind of limit the size options on this listing so I could add all 50 states. I'm kind of limited on the amount of options I can put on a listing. So I can go up to size 12. You just got to add a note. And there's our Texas quarter coin ring. Size 7. Looking good. Alright, next one up is size 10.5 Montana. Let's go. It's a Montana quarter. This one's really cool because you end up with the horns on the ring band. We'll show you that as we work on it. It's pretty cool. Heck yeah, man. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your order. I do appreciate it. If you guys haven't checked it out, these are 30% off right now. Just tap the little shopping cart down here. If you have any questions, let me know. And I can see when y'all check it out. It says one user checking out the product. So y'all all check it out real quick. Make me feel good. I want to see it say like 10 people are checking out the product. Yeah. Hey, we got three people viewing the product. Let's go. If we can get that up to 10, I'll be stoked. What? Can you see what New Jersey looks like? Yeah, I think I've got a finished New Jersey one over here. Thanks for the little heart. That's so nice of you. This is the New Jersey. Max ring size is 12. You'll just need to leave a note when you place your order if you want a size 12. So this right here is Washington crossing the Delaware. It's the very front of that little boat. And there is the back side of it. Pretty cool. Why do I deburr so much? I like it. Thank you, thank you. I don't have a finished Kentucky one at the moment. But this is what the Kentucky quarter looks like. And basically what I can do is like overlay a center punch. So that's pretty much what design is going to be on the band when it's finished. A little horse's head and the fence, and then Kentucky and the year on the bottom. Yeah, I've got Indiana. I also have Mississippi, but I don't have a lot of stuff finished to show you guys. I promise they look good. We did just finish Texas one. It's pretty tight. We did Texas and Florida a little earlier. Best way to decide a size, visit a jewelry store and get size there. It's going to be the most accurate way to go. But yeah, y'all tap the little shopping cart, pick your state, pick your size. If you need a quarter or a half size, just leave a note for me, and we'll get that going for you. So I'm sorry I don't have all 50 of them here to show you guys, but I promise they all look cool. You'll be pleased with whatever state you get. They all look cool. So it's illegal to fraudulently alter currency, but that is not what I do. I make coins into jewelry, so there's no fraud here. When you order from me, you know you're getting a coin ring. No deception, no fraud. Therefore, no laws broken. What do I do with all the shaving? So if it was like a silver coin, I would save it. These are mostly copper. So at this point, I just kind of throw the shavings away. They aren't very useful. What size is this? 10? Good evening. See the little horns? I think that's super sweet. Montana makes a really banging ring. Pretty cool. Heck yeah. Well, thank you for your order, DVD. These are usually $30, but today they are on sale, 30% off. Just tap the little shopping cart down there, pick your state and your size, and I'll make you a ring. So yeah, sometimes my coin rings do break. I've gotten a lot better at preventing it, and every time it happens, I keep them in a little drawer nearby to remind me of what I did wrong. But yeah, sometimes they do snap on me. Nobody's perfect. What size is my thumb? It's pretty close to a 12. You have a question about the ring? All right, ask away, Big Bear. What can I do for you? What would you like to know? As I shake my workbench around. Yeah. So we're going to want to get that up to pretty much an 11. Do I have a size 8 that you can see? Size 8 right here. New Jersey one. They fit pretty good on my pinky. nicely. Very nice. Could you stretch rings that didn't make? I need my mother's wedding ring stretched. No. Unless it's like a solid band, even then I'm afraid to work on it. I would suggest going to a professional jeweler. Yeah, I'm making yours right now, dude. Wyoming. Or Montana, sorry. Wyoming. Montana, size 10.5. Where do you get the equipment to make rings? I have a recommended tool list. But I can't tell you how to get there. Through the link in my profile. It's kind of a hodgepodge of a lot of different tools. There's not any like super specific like coin ring making kit. 2 to 3 thin coats whenever it starts to come off. That's really the only way to tell. I'm not sure what you mean. Well, for anybody who's just joining in here, we are making state quarters into coin rings. They're pretty cool. Yeah, I can do all 50 states. You just need to pick your state and your size. Tap the little shopping cart at the bottom of the screen here. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. And if you have any questions, let me know. Just grab the Wyoming. Heck yeah. Yep, all made by hand. Yeah, and they're 30% off right now. Let's go. Just ordered a California size 12. Thank you very much for your order, bro. I appreciate it. Does the ring show the year too? Yes. So on the front of the band, it has the state and the year it was added to the Union or the United States, pretty much when it was officially formed. And then on the back, it has the year the quarter was made. So you can show off like Pennsylvania, or you can actually rotate the ring around and show off the year 1999 if you want to. It's kind of reversible ring designs. It's pretty cool. So most coins have kind of a raised ridge or lip on the very edge of them. You can see it on the heads and the tail side of the coin. When I fold them into rings, that raised bit of metal on the inside is kind of uncomfortable, and it makes it difficult to accurately size the ring. So what I do is I just cut that away, and it makes the ring better. When do I sleep? I never sleep. Sleep is for the weak. But yeah, most people get their rings within about a week of ordering. And I make coin rings every day, so you should get yours pretty quick if you order one. They're 30% off right now. Tap the little shopping cart at the bottom of the screen. Pick your state and your size, and I'll get to work on it for you. If you you have any questions, let me know. Not a crime. You ever used a penny smashing machine? Like at Six Flags or SeaWorld? Museums? Heck, they have them at national parks. This is very similar legally to that. Got another order. Let's go. Let's see, this one's supposed to be 10.5. We're going to stretch it out a little bit more. So the biggest coin I can work on is like a 1 ounce round. So this is a 1 ounce fine silver round. Pretty decent sized coin. And this is what it looks like when I've made it into a ring. And I've got quite a few different designs in these 1 ounce silver rounds. Pretty cool. Those are really good for people who have like very large ring sizes. I can get those up to like size 18, so those are pretty good for people with bigger fingers. Have kind of a hard time finding rings that'll fit. There we go, right at 10.5. There's our Montana 10.5 quarter coin ring. And this will get polished up before we ship it out, but it's the basic idea of her. Set that aside over here and see what's next. Looks like we got Ohio. Size 9. Love it. Just ordered 2 Michigans. Thank you very much for supporting my small business. I appreciate it. Have I done a New York one? Ooh. The rings don't stay in my shop for very long. I don't think I have a finished New York one I can show you at the moment. But I do have the quarter itself. So this is the New York quarter. So New York's pretty cool because it's got this band of stars that goes all the way around the quarter here. You also get the Statue of Liberty's torch on the ring band. It's a pretty good looking ring. I'm sorry, I don't have a finished one I can show you. I prefer to work on my own coins. It's just a lot faster that way. And if something goes wrong, I have backups. Whereas if I work on the customer's coin and like if it decides to like split or something like this, I don't really have a backup. So I do prefer to work on my own inventory. Tennessee is pretty cool. It's got a really well-balanced design. Guitar, fiddle, and trumpet. And these really nice stars. I really like how these stars show up on the ring band for Tennessee. It's pretty cool. All right, let's do Ohio. If you guys haven't yet, tap the little shopping cart at the bottom of the screen. These quarter coin rings are 30% off today. If you'd like to get you one, all you got to do is pick a state and a size and place your order. It's just that simple. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, if you haven't yet, hit the follow button. Let's go. I'm on the road to 280,000 followers. I could use every one of your help to get me there. Let's go. Do I have heart-shaped quarters on the live stream? So I would love to see how they're made. I've got one over here, a little heart-shaped quarter. But for TikTok Shop, I basically have to focus on the product I'm promoting. So we're going to stick with the state quarter coin rings for this live. But sometime in the future, I'll probably be making more of the heart ones. Seems so easy. I invite you to give it a try. I promise I make it look easier than it is. This is like 4 years experience here. Can I do a dog tag? No, I mostly just work on coins. What do I do with the portion of the ring that's punched out? If you order through my website, there's a couple options for the center punch. You can have that made into a keychain or a necklace or a tie pin. As far as the ones ordered through TikTok Shop here, there isn't really any options for them yet. I'm a little limited on what I can offer through TikTok Shop. So right now it's just the rings. I don't have a finished silver quarter coin ring on hand at the moment. I made one yesterday, but it's packed and ready to be shipped. They're just a bit shinier, and the detail is a bit more pronounced because they're made from proof quarters, so they have really, really crisp detail. Woo. Calm down. It's looking pretty good. Why do I deburr so much? Because I want it to be comfortable. So it may look like it's completely cut and smooth. That's why I don't trust my eyes at this part. I gotta do the feel test. I gotta feel all the way around it. Make sure there's no more hanging rough metal there. Now we got it nice and smoothed out. Looks good. Let's reduce it just... Yeah, I'm taking a lot off. I'm taking enough off. Perfect. Which state have I done the most? Probably a pretty close tie between Texas and California. I get a lot of Texas orders. But California is a pretty close second, if not beating it. But California looks really cool, so I don't blame people. There's our Ohio, looking sharp. Let's make another one. While I get this set up, y'all tap the little shopping cart down there. Check it out. These are 30% off today. All 50 states are available. If you need half or quarter sizes, leave a note when you place your order. Pick a size, pick a state. I also have Puerto Rico down there. If anybody wants Puerto Rico, it's the very last option. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. But yeah, check out the product, read the reviews. Thanks for watching. Let's get started on the next one. Golly, guys. like we got Arizona, size 8. Ones I've done the least. That's interesting. New Hampshire is not. It's not super popular. Shipping's usually about $5. Yeah, New Hampshire doesn't have a whole lot going for it. I mean, it's got stars on one side. It's got the Old Man of the Mountain, and unfortunately, this particular monument, I believe, has fallen apart, so it doesn't even exist anymore. I don't know. Not a super popular one. I make them every once in a while. But Arizona, look at the life on this one. It has got all kinds of stuff going on. Really, really cool design. Let's make a ring out of it. No, I'm mostly just focused on U.S. currency for legal reasons. Different countries have different laws and regulations around what you can do with their currency, and most of them don't want you to mess with it at all. Luckily, the United States allows me to make cool rings out of their money, so that's pretty much what I stick with. Could I have the center punch with your ring? Which state did you get again? I'm sorry. Remind me. I'll set it aside for you. Was it Wyoming? Yep. Woo! Time to empty the bowl. Yeah. We making messes. Well, that's it. It's 4 rings in a row, and then I start screwing up. What a mess. Bear with me, technical difficulties. Making state quarters into rings. This is called a deburring tool. What I'm doing is cleaning up that inside edge right there and making it a little smoother. If they were like silver shavings, I'd be saving them. These are copper clad, so I pretty much just throw this away. Not super useful. The goal is to just keep them from going all over my work table. Apparently, it's not working out so great today. But yeah, for anybody who's just joining in here, we're making state quarters into coin rings. They're 30% off right now for St. Patrick's Day. All you got to do is tap the little shopping cart, pick your state and your size, and I'll get to work on it for you. Deburring. Yes, sir. Do I have Washington State? I sure do. We got all 50 states. I don't have anything from Australia. Just U.S. currency. Sorry, Pixie. Luckily, these shavings aren't sharp at all, so they don't. I don't know. I have pretty tough fingers, but they don't really leave splinters or cut me or anything like that. They aren't sharp, so that's good. I just scheduled an MRI. It's looking pretty cool. No, there's a variety of sizes I have available. You can see them if you tap the shopping cart down here. And if you need like a half or a quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. I don't have a finished Washington on me, but this is what the Washington quarter looks like. It's got this big old fish on it. And most of that fish is on the band. A little bit of him gets cut off, but most of the fish is on there. And then you have a little bit of the side of this mountain and some trees. And then Washington across the top, 2007 on the other side. It's pretty cool. I think Washington quarters come out looking pretty good. This one is size 8. Just ordered a Louisiana one. Let's go. Thank you for your order. Say on this listing down here, how many does it say are sold right now? So when I started this live, I was at 199. I'm curious what it says now. Ordered South Carolina. Let's go, Penny. Tried ordering 2, but it won't let me check out for some reason. Dang, Kane. I don't know what your issue is there, bud. 214. Hell yeah, that's 15 orders in one live, y'all. Y'all crushing it. That's what's up. Can I do sizes over 21? No, the max size I've ever made was a size 20. I could try and do a size 21, but it would have to be with like a 1 ounce silver round. It would have to be really big. No, these are copper clad. My 90% silver and fine silver coin rings you can find through the link in my profile. No problem. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. Yeah, I do silver proofs. 215 now. Let's go. That's nuts. I wasn't even going to go live today. I'm glad I did. I was just going to take the day off. I said, no, let's run a sale. Let's do 30% off. If you'd like to send me a coin to work on, you'll need to go to my TikTok profile. There's a button there that says get a quote. Just tap on that, tell me a bit about your coin, and I can get back to you about doing a custom order. Yeah, size 14 is a little too big for quarters. The max possible size I can do with quarters is 12. Texas. Jolly Roger coins, yeah. Jolly Roger coins are super cool. So I'm currently wearing a New Jersey one on my pinky. New Jersey, 1787 and 1999 on the back. And then it's got Washington crossing the Delaware, the very front and back of the boat on the ring band. Pretty cool. Max size offered was 11, but I wanted a 12. I can fix that for you. Legal. What did you order? What state was it? Let me see if I can find it. Not that one. Was it Indiana? Indiana, okay. All right, I've got a note on there for you. So I'll make it a size 12 for you. It usually, most people get their rings within about a week. So yeah, it shouldn't be very long. About 7 days, if not less. Usually I'm a little quicker, but I think I've got like 18 orders I got to put out from this live. But I'm going to try and knock them out. Shouldn't be waiting that long. About a week. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. If you haven't checked out the sale yet, we've got state quarter coin rings, 30% off today. Just tap the little shopping cart at the bottom of the screen, pick your size and your state, and I'll make one for you. Thanks, man. Well, I'm not going to stop you. Arizona's looking pretty sharp. A little cactus on there, some sun rays. I gotta figure out what size we're working on. I think it was an 8. Yep. Yeah, y'all tap that shopping cart, get you something cool. 30% off for St. Patty's Day. Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. Don't mind the shaking. It's all part of the process. Do you have to subscribe to purchase? No. You can just tap the shopping cart down here, pick your state and your size, and place your order. I mean, I'm not going to stop you from hitting the follow button. If you want to follow me, then I'm down with that too. So we are making state quarters into rings. This one is Arizona. And we're about to start on another one. Let's go. Wyoming. It is not a crime. Yes, size 8 is the same for men and women. what is the 999 on your site? That's fine silver. So it's a bit softer than 90% silver. It's also quite shinier. Fine silver is the most reflective substance in the universe. So it's very shiny, but it is a bit softer than 90%. Well, it used to be you had to basically get them from private U.S. mints, so they were like art bullion rounds. But in 2019, the U.S. Mint actually started producing their proof coins in fine silver as well. So you may have seen like the newer Morgan and Peace dollar coins put out by the Mint. Those are all fine silver. The newer proof quarters since 2019 are all fine silver as well. I preferred them to be 90% silver because it's tougher, but I must say they are prettier. And it's hard to beat a 90% silver proof coin. They're pretty. But the fine silver ones are in like a league of their own. They're gorgeous. But they are softer, like I said. Less durable. Yeah, the keyword is fraudulent right there. See, fraudulently, that would be like trying to deceive someone with your alterations. That would be like changing the date on a coin, changing the denomination on the coin. So like taking a penny and making it look like a dime, that kind of thing. Tricking people with the changes you make. And that's not what I do. I take coins and I make them into jewelry. And when people order from me, they know that's exactly what they're getting. So there's no fraud or deception in anything I do. So I'm not breaking the law. So it's pretty cool. I am glad you actually put the word fraudulently. Most people just skip that. So props on you. You got brownie points today. Yeah, it's a pretty big qualifying word. Smallest size I can possibly make, starting at 7. I can do down to size 5. So if you need like a 5.5, I can do that. You'll just need to leave a note when you place your order. In order to get all 50 states on this listing, I had to limit how many ring sizes I offer. So I can do half and quarter sizes. I can also go up to size 12. You just need to leave a note when you place your order. Let's see if I missed it. How many years have I been doing this for? I am on my 4th year of making coin rings. I think we've cut this pretty good. It's looking really super smooth. Look at that. If y'all haven't yet, make sure to check out the flash sale. These are 30% off right now. Just tap the shopping cart down at the bottom of the screen. Pick your state and your size, and I will hand make you a quarter coin ring. It's a pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. So you would think that, but there's a lot of other things around the 25 cents that shape it and form it that aren't exactly free. So there's a decent investment in tools, materials, and figuring out how to do this correctly. Trial and error, you know. have 2 coin rings and you love them? Heck yeah. Do I have 1982 Texas rings? No, unfortunately, the state quarters were only made for 1 year each. I believe the only year they made Texas was 2004. I have to block somebody. I never have to block anybody, but golly, inappropriate. Not necessary. Most people get their coin rings within about a week. This one is a size 8. Let's go. We passed the hour-and-a-half mark a little bit ago. It's pretty cool. State quarters didn't come out until... Yeah, they started in 1999 and went until 2008. And I gotta say, it's a pretty cool state quarter program. I like it. I'm glad you think so, Dorothy. I appreciate it. Just purchased a Virginia ring. Let's go. If anybody here hasn't checked out the sale yet, these are 30% off today for St. Patty's Day. Tap the little shopping cart, pick your state, pick your size. I'll make one for you. My screen is cracked. I thought it said Goth Ring Maker. That'd be pretty cool. That's a pretty rad name right there. Goth Ring Maker. That's funny. All right, you guys check for me real quick. Tap the shopping cart and let me know how many are sold. What is the sold number? When I started this live, it was 199. So let's see how many we've sold in this live so far. What's the total number? What are y'all seeing? $219. Let's go. Thank you for checking. Anybody want to make it 220? Oh, we're 30% off. If you don't know your ring size, I recommend visiting your local jewelry store and getting size there. That is the best and most accurate rate to get your ring size. Don't use string, don't use paper. Go to a jewelry store, get size there. They should do it for free, shouldn't take more than 5 minutes, and that way, when you do order a ring, it's going to fit comfortably. I think we just got 2 more. Is that right? Are we at 221 now? Double check for me. Are we at 221? Just got myself a New York ring. Let's go. Dorothy got one too. So I think we are at 221. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome. 221 it is. What do I do with the scrap? So with the copper scrap, I just throw that away. It's not really worth saving and melting down in the future. But with fine silver and 90% silver, I save that in Ziploc bags and then melt it down to little bars for fun. And there is our Wyoming size 8. Very nice. Gotta pick a coin to send to you. Lots of fun coins. Sounds good, man. Let's see what is next here. It says it needs a size 12 California. That's a big boy. Well, thank you again for your order. I do appreciate it. It's a really clean California. We were talking about California a little earlier. Pretty cool quarter. EJ, have you ever used a penny smashing machine before? Six Flags, SeaWorld, museums, national parks. Put 50 cents in, throw a penny in there, turn the crank. Makes an oval with like a little design on it. This is very similar to that legally. Does that make sense? So yeah, at least in the United States, you can alter currency for like art purposes. What they don't want you to do is try and make changes to like trick people. So like if you do something like change the date on a coin to make it look like it's rarer than it actually is, that's the big no-no. Don't do that. But as far as like making rings out of coins, it's A-okay here in the USA, which is pretty cool. No, you're fine, man. I get asked all the time. It's a pretty common misconception. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. If you haven't yet, tap the little shopping cart down there. These state quarter coin rings are 30% off today, which is a pretty good deal. Pick your state, pick your size. Now I get to work on it for you. If you need a half or quarter size, just leave a note when you place your order. Something like size 8.5, please, and we'll get that done for you. Makes the value of coins go up. That's true. What made me start doing this? I saw one random YouTube video of a guy making a quarter into a ring. His name is Skylar Jenkins. His channel is called Change You Can Wear. And I was like, oh, that looks like a fun afternoon, experimental challenge. And I became pretty much addicted to it. I've been doing it for the last 4 years, every day ever since. I love it. The most expensive coin I've made into a ring is a 1/4 ounce gold American Eagle. This is called a deburring tool. It's mostly used by plumbers to clean up really rough pipe, but it also works really well for cleaning up the inside of coin rings. How many times do you get the shavings in your skins? Never happened. These shavings come off pretty dang dull. Not sharp at all. So I can actually kind of like roll it around and play with it. It's not getting in my skin. Pretty safe up in here. Now we're gonna give it a good fold. Never say never. So far, you're right. Okay, we'll knock on some wood and hope for the best. Never say never. You got me there. Our California quarter coin ring so far. Thank you. Thank you very much. Y'all are too kind. The scraper's called a deburring tool. These are 30% off right now. Got all 50 states available, as well as Puerto Rico. Just tap the little shopping cart at the bottom of the screen there. I did this for years with Jason's dice set. That was before the Swedish wraps. Skylar got me on it. Skylar got me too, man. But Jason makes some good work, some good tools. I really like Jason's tools. The first die I ever got was a Legacy brand. I still have it. Still use it to this day. It's a great little die. But Jason makes some good stuff too. Yep. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. And take advantage of the St. Patrick's Day flash sale. These are 30% off today. Just tap the little shopping cart. Pick your state. Pick your size. And I'll get to work on it for you. If you need a half or quarter size, leave a note when you place your order. And if you have any questions, put them in the chat. Also, hit that follow button. All 500 of you. Let's go. I want to see 500 notifications that you guys follow me. Let's go. Make those follow notifications fly. Right here. Bow, 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 bow. Followed, 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 followed. Let's go. Let's go. Where else are you going to see live shoppable orders made from real coins in real time? Come on. And they're 30% off. Let's go. See if we can get this slide over just a little bit. Very nice. I think my boyfriend and I, not engaged yet, get married. His ring will be Illinois and mine will be Georgia. That sounds adorable. I love it. I'm here for it. Just ordered a Louisiana one. Let's go. Hey, man, that's what's up. I mean, if you are going to get these as wedding rings or what do you call them? Not proposal rings. What's it called? Engagement rings. I do have them in 90% silver as well. Just go through the link in my profile. They're $100 each instead of these, which are usually $30. But I mean, for something you're going to be wearing all the time, I think 90% silver is the way to go.
But yeah, hit that follow button. Hit me up when you're ready to go. I'll be happy to work on this for you. That's awesome. Got 7 rings? What? Well, leave a review, bro, for sure. Let people know how much you like them. Very nice. What got me into this? A totally random YouTube video. Just like came across my feed one day of a guy making a quarter into a ring. And I thought, oh, that looks like a fun afternoon project. I'll give it a try. The first few rings were not very pretty, but I stuck with it. And I've pretty much been making them every day since for the last 4 years. I really, really like making them. It's a lot of fun. We are a family, generations of collectors. Well, I think y'all will definitely appreciate the rings then. That's what's up. So you know I'm doing a good job when coin collectors pay me to ruin coins, right? That's pretty good. Alright, up next we have 2 size 7 Michigans. What's that tool called? It's called a deburring tool. Really nice Michigan quarters. That's awesome. My craft room is huge, and I'm a jack of all trades because of my desire to learn everything. Hey, I feel you. We're at 222. Let's go! Yeah, my workshop has kind of taken over part of my house. But it pays for itself, so... like, the people in my house don't complain because it pays the bills, so it is what it is. But yeah. I think after I finish these 2, I'm gonna take a break because we've cranked through quite a few rings on this live. So if you're still considering getting one, tap the little shopping cart at the bottom of the screen. These are 30% off today. All 50 states available. If you need a half or quarter size, leave a note when you place your order, and we'll get that rolling for you. Have I ever thought about teaching to those who want to learn? Yeah, I have tutorials on YouTube. So ever since I started doing this, I've been like making lessons and videos showing people how. I pretty much taught myself how to do this by teaching others, by like making tutorials as I figured it out, which was a pretty interesting way to learn. And those videos are still helping people to this day, which is pretty cool. How long does it take to make a ring? Maybe 15 to 20 minutes for quarters. I can do it faster if I'm not recording it. Klaus, you make rings into coins? You make rings into coins? Seems confusing. What do I do with the scrap? So with fine silver and 90% silver, I save that. This is copper clad, so it mostly just ends up in the trash. Hey, I got you. You're gonna get it. Don't you worry. The biggest size I can do out of a quarter is 12. Oh, thank you for the friendship bracelets. Team bracelets, let's go. Why no drill? I use all hand power tools. I don't use any electric tools or anything like that. It's all handmade. That's just the way I prefer to do it. Not illegal. It's very similar to penny smashing machines you might find at like Six Flags or SeaWorld. Museums, national parks, stuff like that. Yeah, I've been making these for like 4 years, live on TikTok. I'm pretty sure if I was breaking the law, they would have tracked me down by now. But I appreciate you looking out for my well-being. But don't worry, no laws were broken. They usually do. They usually do come in with so much confidence. I don't even know if I'm in frame. Yep, I'm in frame. Okay, cool. He did around 181 spins with that tool. Seems always count things. I happen to count that. Okay. Count on. For anybody who's just joining in here, I'm Coin Ring Maker. I make coins into rings. Today we are making state quarter coin rings, 30% off. Tap the little shopping cart at the bottom of the screen. Pick your state and your size, and I'll get to work on it for you. These are Michigan quarters we're working on right now. And they're both going to be size 7. Let's go. If you haven't yet, hit the follow button right now. Everybody, hit the follow button. Do it just to make me feel special and fancy. Follow me, follow me, follow me. I want to be famous. That kind of thing. Hit the follow button. Stoke my ego, guys. Let's go. Get back in the frame. There we go. So cool to watch. Excited to get mine. Heck yeah. Yeah, you should get it within about a week. You're so special and fancy. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for hitting the follow button. Well, my dogs are throwing a fit, so I'm going to have to hop off of here. If you haven't yet, hit that follow button. Check out the flash sale. These are 30% off today. Tap that shopping cart if you want to get you one. All 50 states available. If you need a half or quarter size, leave a note when you place your order. I hope you all have a great evening. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching me work. And hopefully you'll catch me on my next live. Yeah, catch you next time. Peace.